Rangers fans were left shocked at the awful performance from their players in yesterday's 2-1 defeat to Hearts, a game which could have put Rangers' season back on track. However, after the game, Rohl made an outrageous claim regarding the performance, a statement that has left many fans wondering, is this guy delusional? Let's have a listen to what Rohl had to say in today's video, whilst also going over all latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Rohl claimed that the Rangers team played fantastic in his post-match interview yesterday, a comment that has left the fan base fuming at the German manager. Have a watch of this.
Yeah, not happy, disappointed about the result. I think until the first conceded goal, we were fantastic in the game. We scored after a set play, then it was offside. I think the story was there. You felt in the stadium after our goal, it was right. And then you conceded too quick, 2 goals against a team. They are very strong in set play. It should be not like this. I think the first corner, or this corner goal, we have a ball losing situation in an unnecessary moment. If you play in behind and you go in the counter pressing, they have the problems, and we play in this moment in our own half, lose the ball, then they make a good corner, and then you conceded very quick the second one. Yeah, and then it's tough to come back here. I saw from my team, they tried 95 minutes to come back, but then of course they're waiting then for counter-attacks, they're playing quick, and it was then tough. Yeah, at the end it's 2-1. I think for me the opponent is a good team, they're playing well. Big respect for the work they are doing here, but I had the feeling there was much more in, and especially how we start the game, everything works what we want.
When you're 2-0 down at half-time and you make the change and then try to make other changes, did you get enough of an impact today?
Yeah, you try. I think the game changed then a little bit. Yeah, I think you have then to play against the deeper block. Then you need different solutions. We were then not calm enough in some moments. We lose the ball, but I think this is never easy to play against such a deeper block, against a team who are waiting for transition moments. Then you are waiting for this one goal, because then you can come back, but it's a lot of if. At the end it's 2-1 for them, and they took the 3 points.
What do you learn about your team in defeat today?
Yeah, at first it's about how we react now after a defeat. It's not about blame each other, it's about find the right solutions and the right questions, and then we have to improve. I think that was, for me, since I'm here, the best team we played. And this is where we want to go, and I think I said this many times, it's about steps, and there will be also some steps more sidewards than forward, and today it was maybe more sidewards than forwards, and this is what we have to improve as a group. We have to come in such a game to 100% as a group, but also individual to 100%, then we have of course a chance to win such a games in the future.
You've had an improvement in results in terms of domestically. Yeah. Do you feel maybe there's limitations in this squad and you have to get to January now, there's only so much you can do?
Yeah, these are key moments in football. Yeah, come back to the 1-0, yeah, we conceded the goal, and then in this moment you give them a little bit a push. Then you conceded the second, and then it's really tough. But I saw a group who was really competitive and had also some good moments. But then, if you come back 2-0 down here, then it's tough. And this is what we have to improve, that we come not in such a situation that we lead, it was on, and then it's a different game.
Is there only so much you can do before you have to try and look at mixing it up a bit come January?
I always start by myself. If I made the right choices, if I make the setup, but the 2 conceded goals was today never about a shape or formation or something like this. It was about 2 key moments by set play, and they did well. And then you are on backwards, and then it's tough to come back.
In other news, Rangers' disastrous summer recruitment continues to cast a long shadow over Ibrox with Rangers now reportedly prepared to sanction Youssef Chermiti's departure when the January transfer window opens. The Portuguese striker arrived in Glasgow in the summer for an initial £8 million, a deal driven by then sporting director Kevin Thelwell, who followed Chermiti north from Everton. At the time, the move was framed as a major statement of intent. Instead, it has unraveled into one of the most costly misjudgments the club has made in decades. Chermiti has managed just 1 goal in 18 appearances, a strike against Kilmarnock in late October, and has struggled badly to justify either his fee or his wages. With Thelwell now gone and the managerial regime that sanctioned the signing long since dismantled, Rangers are understood to have clearly communicated to Chermiti that his future lies away from Ibrox. The club are said to be open to either a loan or a permanent sale, fully aware that moving on a player so soon after a major financial outlay presents both financial and reputational problems. Nevertheless, there is a growing acceptance that cutting losses now may be preferable to carrying the burden further into the season. One source close to the situation has suggested that Rangers recognise the difficulty of the task ahead. The numbers involved are awkward, they said. Everyone knows how much was spent and how early this would be, but the wages alone make it unsustainable to simply let this drift. Another insider added, if Rangers are paying most of his salary on loan, then what's the point? That defeats the whole purpose. Interest from elsewhere has been tentative at best. Clubs monitoring Chermiti are believed to be operating on tight budgets and are wary of both his salary and his valuation. Rangers, however, are thought to accept that a financial loss is inevitable. The reality is stark. This signing has become the symbol of a recruitment drive that went badly wrong. While others from the same intake have underwhelmed, none carry the same weight of expectation or scrutiny as an £8 million striker who has failed to deliver. That scrutiny is only heightened by Chermiti's track record prior to arriving in Glasgow. He failed to score a single goal in 2 years at Everton after signing for a fee that could rise to £15 million and was allowed to leave despite the Merseyside club's own issues in the position and the looming free transfer departure of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. In hindsight, it is extraordinary that Rangers not only took the gamble, but made Chermiti their most expensive signing in over 20 years. There was a brief moment of optimism when Chermiti scored his first Rangers goal under Danny Rohl, who had just secured his first win in charge. That strike hinted that the forward struggles could be attributed to the chaos of the Russell Martin era. Yet that promise has not been followed by progress, and patience has now run out. The one positive is the speed with which the new ownership appears to be confronting uncomfortable truths. Under Andrew Kavanagh and the 49ers enterprises, Rangers have already acted decisively. Martin was dismissed, Thelwell and Patrick Stewart soon followed, and now the Chermiti experiment looks set to end. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you, I'll see you in the next video.